Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Nana. Today marks the 15th year anniversary of our first video ever posted. My name is Talina and I will be the guest host today while my mom is on a Southeast Asia trip. So today I will be making Khao Piek, the first video that was ever posted. So I have tapioca starch, the blue bag. I have the red bag, which is rice flour. See, we have the same amount of each bag. I have one rice flour bag and one tapioca starch. I have the rice flour and I'm going to pour it into a mixing bowl. It doesn't matter which bag you add in first. Make sure you get everything in there. And then now I'm going to be adding the tapioca starch. Okay, so now you're going to mix the two. Mix it so they're evenly mixed. So I'm going to add 5 cups of water total, but I'm going to do 2.5 cups first. And then now I'm going to pour along the edges to wash down the sides, or at least try to. And then I'm going to mix it a little bit before I add the remaining of the water. And while you're mixing, make sure you get it off the sides as well. Make sure the water that you do add to the flour, make sure it is boiling and steaming hot. Now we're going to mix it. I'm going to mix it as much as I can with the spoon. But once it cools down enough for me to touch it with my hands, then I will start kneading it with my hands. While you're mixing, make sure you scrape along the sides and the bottom to make sure you're getting everything. Okay, I think it's cool enough for me to use my hands now. So I'm just gonna get the excess remaining off of the spoon. And then I'm gonna just set it to the side for now. I decided to put gloves on to protect my nails, but you don't have to. Hey guys, I actually ditched the gloves. But if it gets too sticky, just sprinkle some tapioca powder on top of the dough. Continue kneading like this. Start it from the bottom and then just use the palm of your hand to push down the dough. And just massage it. So you roll it, knead it into a long roll, and then you just break apart and then roll it into a ball. And then make sure you sprinkle some flour on top. I know I mentioned before that you only need 1 bag of flour, but I would say 2 just so you can have some extra to sprinkle some flour on top. And then you go like this, and then you're gonna grab your rolling pin, and then you're just gonna, one roll like this, and then you flip it and turn it around, and then you start rolling it. If it sticks to your rolling pin, you sprinkle some flour onto this, and then you sprinkle some onto your rolling pin, and then just roll it. After you roll it, you're just gonna grab it, and then have a tray ready on the side, and then just keep on stacking as you roll. Oh, and then make sure you sprinkle some powder on top so it doesn't stick onto the other ones. Okay guys, I am on my last roll now. Okay, so I finished rolling and I made 2 separate piles, but I'm going to start with I'm going to flip it over and start with the one that I rolled first, which is this one because I finished going down. So I put one of them on the cutting board, and now I'm going to add another one and stack it on top. And then I'm going to cut it in half like this. And then after that, I'm gonna fold it on top. So I have 4 pieces. Before you cut it though, make sure it's even. Oops. Or to whatever you're liking. Another way you can cut it if you want the noodles long, you can roll it up like this. And then you just cut them. This is what it looks like unrolled. This is if you want a long noodle. Here's my finished noodles that I've cut. And the thin ones right here are from me cutting it with the machine. These are my first batch that I cut, and then they're all different sizes. Okay, so I'm gonna make 1 serving for myself. And I'm boiling the broth right here. And then I got the flour. Make sure you shake out the remaining. Put it into your broth. So I let it boil for about 3 minutes. It will be, you'll know it's done whenever the noodles turn like clearish. So here's my finished bowl of Khao Piek. I added black pepper, cilantro, and green onions, bean sprouts, and of course my chicken, and of course homemade chili oil. There's my noodles. Okay, so that is the end of the video of me making Khao Piek. Thank you for watching. Maกิน Khao Piek นำเด้อ Thank you for watching my mom's videos and supporting us. We appreciate you guys. Bye. ขอบใจ ลาก่อน